Episode 84, Shower Party. I'm Liam Salvage. Brandon Sanders joins us on satellite. Back to you, Brandon.
It's me. It's me on satellite. I'm glad to be here, Liam. Merry Christmas, dude. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. How's it going on your in your neck of the woods?
It's a great time over here. I've been here 5-ish months, and I've not made any friends, and all my friends and family are back in Ohio, so it was a lonely time. Back to you.
Sorry, I was enjoying a lovely Pepsi over here. I caught everything that you said over here. I'm glad you had such a great holiday and you had so much fun.
A great Christmas full of festivities of cooking dinner and eating it, and then a great New Year's of staying in and playing Codenames, a board game.
All right.
So just a joyous occasion over here. No drinking. I didn't have a drop of alcohol. I think I maybe had one beer on Christmas Eve. So overall, we were partying.
Yeah, it sounds like you were getting a little crazy. I'm glad you weren't drinking because of all the coke that I know you were doing as a stand-up comedian.
It is winter.
I know you were. On my end, I got absolutely fucking slammed by all of the holidays, by everything really, because I had like 3 straight days of Christmas celebrations.
It's supposed to be 25 days of Christmas, so you're really celebrating the wrong way anyway.
Okay, mister, you didn't even have one day.
Have you ever seen a little...
Check yourself before you talk again.
You ever seen a little thing called Freeform, previously known as ABC Family? It's 25 days of Christmas,
I have, actually.
You got to do Harry Potter for straight 2 weeks, then you got to do The Grinch, then you got to do Elf 50 times. That's the 25 days of Christmas. Right. That's all of it.
That's how everybody wants it. People still can't believe that I hate the movie Elf, and the only movie that I hate more than Elf is the Jim Carrey version of The Grinch. So on Christmas Day, it was like I had Christmas morning with my girlfriend.
Did Santa come? Did Santa come? Wait, did Santa come?
And her lovely daughter.
Did Santa come?
Santa did come. Yeah. Listen. Santa was very generous this year. Listen.
Okay.
Santa, super generous. Okay. So this little 3-year-old gal, okay, she's going fucking crazy on all these 3 days of Christmas. Okay, everybody wants to get the cute little kid something. Yeah. They're like, I gotta get her something, right? I gotta get her. She's so cute, right?
And then you bring her to the side one of the days.
Fucking spoiled. She got so fucking spoiled, dude. I was like, she doesn't need this shit.
Yeah.
And now Kaylee, it just has all of this shit, like. She's got to put it somewhere, but she like doesn't have that much space to like store it.
Yeah.
So she's just got all this shit, dude. We gotta like throw some stuff away. Like there's too many toys for one child in there. There's too many. Okay.
Did you bring her to the side and be like, "Yeah, I was this cute as a kid too, and it stops here in a couple years. You better relish it while you can."
Dude, I did. I was like, soak it up this year while you can.
You're gonna stop being cute about 5 years.
This is the first Christmas. This is the first Christmas that you might actually like remember mentally because you have the capacity to. Yeah, that's it. That's all you fucking get. Because next year you're not getting anything. Okay.
Once you start talking back in a non-cute way, it's all over for you.
Yeah, it's like it's cute when they talk back and they're like, "Oh, that no."
Yeah, can't pronounce their R's
until they keep talking. You know.
Yeah, when they can form like a paragraph instead of a sentence, that's when they're like, do we really have to get this kid a fucking present this year? She's been talking back so fucking much. She should get coal.
That's what I'm saying, dude. And I feel like kids nowadays, they be putting crazy shit on their Christmas lists. Because like stuff is expensive anyway.
Was she 3 years old put an iPhone on her Christmas list?
No, she wasn't. But I feel like that's going to hit pretty soon. And it's going to be like, I want an iPhone and like an Oculus and shit like this. And I'm like, Santa doesn't make this. Santa's not getting you this stuff.
She unwraps the iPhone 15 Plus and it's as big as her face. It's just a tablet. Right. In her perspective.
You don't need that, dude. What are you going to use that for?
I need it for Roblox. I need to get my Robux. Give me a Robux gift card.
Like it used to be back when we were in school. It's like, oh, that's so sick. People have smartphones and they're playing like Flappy Bird on it and like other like dumbass games. And you're like, I want it just for that. But now it's like you can play Roblox on your phone. Like you can play like actual like games. Like there's legit like fully fledged games on there.
And porn. Like it's wild.
Yeah. That has been an increasing concern for me as I'm trying to mold myself into a functioning father figure. is how am I gonna?
Porn is the number one on your list.
Like, there's so much porn out there. She's gonna see it way too early.
We turned out just fine, didn't we? That's why we laugh at people dying on the podcast.
Right. Like, did I turn out fine, Liam? Did I?
Yeah, it's fine.
Did you?
Yeah. I don't have nightmares at all. I have a perfect time. I sleep like a baby at night. I don't wake up screaming.
You have been
ever.
Permanently affected, dude.
I don't constantly have dreams where I'm being molested.
Do you?
Yeah, it was on an episode with Michael. I had a dream where I was molested.
But it's not constantly, right?
Throughout my life, surprisingly, yes. But that's a topic for another day.
Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, so...
Yeah, so I had a fun New Year's.
I'm still a little stuck on it. Like, even though we turned out okay, like, functional enough.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it, like, the threshold just gets, like it just gets earlier and earlier for kids now.
Yeah, I think it's all the parents' fault,
because
though.
There's just so much shit out there. Well, yeah, but also, like, how are you gonna determine what another kid does and sees and shows?
You can't do that part. You can only do the part where they're in your home, you know? You just be like, fuck it. It's free reign when you're outside.
But it shouldn't be.
Fuck it. Go poke a bomb with a stick. It's fine. You're not under supervision.
Actually, I've devised a perfect plan here, just to get rid of all these concerns, right? And I've been thinking a lot about this, and I feel like it's going to be optimal for not only, you know, like, keeping the child's innocence safe, but also making sure that they really enjoy their life to the fullest, is just lock them in a room. just lock them in a room for, like, their whole life.
That's a good idea.
They turn 18, go get them. Get out there.
There's never been any stories of a person turning feral from that or anything. I think that's a good idea.
I haven't heard a single one. Not a single one.
Yeah.
And it's like when family members start asking, like, oh, where's little Timmy? Like,
she died.
Like, you didn't bring him?
They're dead. Just happily, because you know they're at home safe, and then when they're 18 years old, be like, actually, didn't die after all. He's right here. He's fine.
That's crazy. We just found him. Like, I don't know how he was hiding out.
He was in his bedroom the whole time.
Those damn kids. You know gamers these days.
Did you know Cage is locked from the outside? Oh, we didn't.
Oh man, we saw him in there, but we just didn't know what to do.
We just thought he wanted to be in there. We didn't know it was locked from the outside.
He's screaming at night and thrashing to get out of the cage. I really didn't sell us on him wanting to get out.
I mean, we crate trained the dog. He didn't seem to mind it, so he just kind of chilled.
Very true.
But I
think that's my game plan.
I did have a fun New Year's though. Not to brag, I went to Fogo de Chao.
Fogo de Chao?
De Chao. I thought it was Fogo de Chao until I Google Mapsed it, and then the little voice said Fogo de Chao. So I've been saying that constantly in a more offensive accent than that. Constantly coming out of my mouth.
Good, yeah. I feel like most people think it's Fogo de Chao, though.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that's the common, like, American
Chao
pronunciation.
It's Chao. Was there for a total of 2 hours, just eating meat. We would turn down the chicken and the pork and stuff, so it was strictly red meat that we were chowing down on for 2 hours. And I don't know if you know this about me.
Red meat does not sit well with you. I do know that.
That was my next question, because red meat tends to give me diarrhea. So in those 2 hours that I was at Fogo de Chao, I shitted twice.
Are you serious?
It was
that quick?
We were like 45 minutes in. We had gotten, a couple steaks, a couple little sides. Immediately to the bathroom. Shit all of it out. Like, it all came out.
Damn.
And then I came back, ate for another hour and a half, and then I shit again. Even more, surprisingly. I thought it all came out. Turns out, did not.
Holy shit. I want to sidetrack for a second.
I was like a mud pie factory. Go ahead.
We were talking about the Asian accent.
Mm-hmm.
I did have a moment at like a Christmas family get together.
No.
On Kaylee's side, where like,
and as we know, she is Asian.
She's not Asian.
Oh. Well.
But her family did think it was pretty funny when I did an Asian accent.
And they were Asian themselves, so it really shows as a testament.
And they joined in too.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, I love. Oh.
What did you say?
Oh.
Did you have a go-to line?
I don't even remember like what exactly I said. It like, made sense in the commentary, but like her family brought up something about like Asian something.
Her family brought up Asian gangbang, so I of course had to continue. Why is there one girl and 7 guys, but all the dicks are blurred? If you're gonna have a gangbang, what's the point in blurring them? And then you said,
"Okay, sorry, yeah." I did think it was funny how like, you know, classic family getting racist on Christmas, but I partially instigated it. Like everything you ate, you also left there.
Oh, 100%. It was I didn't even need a doggy bag because the doggy bag would have came out immediately. Like it was rough. It's kind of like a human centipede. You know what I mean? Like just. I imagine they had like a filter on the back end of that, and they just because it probably came out whole chunks of steak. So I imagine they have a filter, and they just pull out the steak and serve it someone else. Because otherwise, it'd be a waste. Like it'd be a waste for me to eat there, and them not take my shitty steak and clean it and give it to someone else.
Why would you say that?
It would be a waste because it just shits right out.
Why would you say that?
I'm just saying it'd be a waste.
Like what the fuck was that?
I'm just saying it would be a waste for my whole steak to come out of my ass and then not serve it back to somebody.
That was a whirlwind of like conscious experience right there. Like
you didn't interrupt me, so I had to keep on going.
Exactly. I didn't know where exactly you were going with the human centipede reference, but now you're talking about removing. You didn't
interrupt me at the human centipede part, and that wasn't funny. So I had to go further to make it funny, and the filter was the funniest thing I could think of.
I hated that.
The human centipede. As soon as I said it, I was like, "That's not funny. I need to make this funny," and you didn't cut me off. Immediately, I was like, human centipede did not register because the food they don't immediately shit that food out.
Well, yeah, I was trying to like process it at the same time.
I knew it wasn't funny. It was a bad reference, so I had to think of something else. And you didn't interrupt me like you're supposed to.
Okay, first of all, I'm just supposed to.
This is your fault.
When you you said something that I don't immediately get, I'm just supposed to be like,
I didn't get it either.
So anyway, actually, no, shut the fuck up. Actually,
I didn't get it either.
Like, I'm not gonna do that.
As soon as I said, I was like, that's not even right halfway. That's not even funny right.
God, that sucked.
God, I shouldn't have brought up Fogo to Chao. God damn it. Fuck, I shouldn't have brought up. I shit so much at Fogo. I shouldn't have brought it up.
I just love how, like, without any second thought, you just immediately were like, that didn't hit. Like I have to go deeper. And you like had no second thoughts of being like, no, yeah, they're filtering my shit to get steak chunks out of it so they can wash it and reserve it. Not only that, but at a location where they directly cut the meat in front of you. How are they gonna fucking do that, man?
Well, some of the meat they just put on the skewer then slide off. So really they could re-skewer my shit steak. Now, that's what I call a bacon bit. All right, fellas. All right.
What was the best thing that you had there? What was the best cut?
Probably some shit covered steak.
No, dude. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because I actually had more things to say about your shit covered steak. I had more things about that.
Lamb was the best thing I had.
Really?
Yeah, lamb and prime rib.
You're gonna look at me and say lamb when you yourself are called lamb.
What can I say? I shit it out. I eat it.
Okay. I'd like to be on anything but this right now.
I don't know.
To be 100% clear with you here. So I'd like to share. I didn't go to Fogo de Chao. I did not.
Okay.
Also, how expensive was that?
Now here's the kicker, Brandon. Thank you for asking. Usually it's like $49 a plate, so we're splurging. It's gonna be a fun time. Turns out on New Year's they serve different meats, and it was $69 a pop. So the total after tax and tip was about $170 for 2 people.
Damn.
Yeah.
And that was with or without the poop covered steak?
That was we didn't pay for the discounted seats, so we did not get any poop covered steak. That was for the.
But you supplied.
I supplied, yeah, and we actually got a little bit
you would have gotten a discount.
We got a little bit of a rebate for that because I shit out so much steak that they were like, you can actually have if you send this receipt in through the mail, we'll give you back $10 in a Fogo de Chao gift card.
More like Bogo de Chao with the deal you got, am I right?
Yeah, it is a rebate.
Yeah,
not necessarily a direct discount. It was a rebate. I do have to mail it in, and stamps are expensive these days, so I'm not sure.
No. I'm a little confused on when you baited the first time, and now you have to do it again.
A rebate? Yeah, that is true.
You have to rebate.
Well, I baited the shit out of my asshole with a nice toilet.
Oh my god, dude! I'm gonna be thinking about that way too much. It's gonna be stuck in my head.
Yeah, it's a fine mesh one as well. So, a fine mesh filter.
Okay. So I went to Kintaro. You know, we've been to Kintaro before. We went there for your birthday.
All you can eat sushi.
Yeah, it's a nice spot. But I went there for a birthday party of Kaylee's cousin, right? And I had one of those moments when we were sitting there, and like there was like a lot of people there. There was like a lot of people. We had like fucking 4 tables connected, and like it was like 2 and 2, and then 2 and 2 on the other side. And it's like ton of fucking people. Like
that
multiple
did not follow
kids,
the one-child policy. Yep.
No, that not at all. And so I really had a moment just sitting there where I was like I've been mad at this family before. I've been upset at how loud this family is.
You're there on a date
many times before in a restaurant. Mm-hmm. I 100% have hated this family, and I'm here right now, and I'm part of it. I'm an aspect.
It's great to be on the other side of things.
You know, like it was so much more fun being on that side because I didn't care. Yeah,
because when you're there,
we're already loud as fuck.
You're there on a date.
What do I care?
There's so little conversation that you can have between just 2 people compared to 20 that you're always like, there's pauses and you're looking over like, God damn, they're being so fucking loud with all their 20 different conversations going on right now. But then when you're part of the 20 different conversations, there's no time to think about how loud you're being. There's only fun going around.
Right. Yeah. I love that. That's actually my favorite, is being overwhelmed by conversation and then like socially not knowing how to handle that. That's my favorite, dude. That's my favorite. And then feeling very uncomfortable and anxious. That I like that.
And then you only know your girlfriend there, so you just like kind of sit next to her and she's having another conversation with 2 different people and you're like can't really butt in without it being awkward. Yeah. So you're just kind of sitting there looking at them having a conversation.
Right. And it's even better when like your girlfriend is on one side and then the person they're talking to is on the other side of you and you're like in between and you're kind of like looking back and forth. And then you jump in and you're like, oh no, that like, yeah, it was a really good deal that she got actually. And then they're just like, okay. And
you're giving yourself a double chin because they're talking and you can't really scoot back because you're against a wall. And they're you're just like this.
Were you there? Like this is actually so accurate.
Oh, buddy, I've been there. Don't you worry.
But don't get me wrong. Like I've loved everybody that I've met from Kaylee's family, but it's such a different like family experience than mine, because she has like come over and she's met like my mom, dad, both my siblings and their significant others, and my grandpa, and that's it. That's the whole family. Yeah, is like here 8 people total.
Here's what's wild to me out. I don't think I ever went to any relative's birthday party. I don't think there was a single birthday party that I went to that wasn't a friend.
Dude, I've been to like 4 or 5 birthday parties this year. Just for like Kaylee's side.
I've been to 0 in the past 3.
Damn.
Where there's like a cake and everything, and like people are there for a birthday party, not just hanging out because it's someone's birthday. Like we're actually there celebrating. That's been like a while. It's been like maybe since I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Well, yeah, no, I'm getting a whole boatload of that, dude. So like, just that the family experience is like so different. So I'm like meeting so many people, and there's like so many people I have to keep track of, and I'm struggling, dude.
That's
I'm struggling
rough.
to keep names together. So like
Dude.
a lot of people, I'm like, oh, it's so good to see you. Like, hey, like, oh yeah, and I just don't be using names half the time. I just don't.
If I meet someone, I don't say their name probably forever. Depending, like it takes me a good year to actually use your real name, just because I don't want to get it wrong, and I know I do not know it at all. Don't even know what letter it starts with.
Dude, even with the people that I like do remember the name, sometimes I hesitate to use the name just because I'm like, what if I get it wrong?
Yeah, exactly.
What if that's the wrong name, actually?
My issue is I don't even listen to them say their name. I just I say, hey, my name's Liam, and I go for the handshake, and I'm so focused on the fucking handshake that I don't know what they say. I don't listen at all.
That's the fucked up part about handshakes, is they take so much focus to I'm an anxious person anyway. Like I feel like a lot of brain power goes towards stuff that like it has no right going to. But like the handshake, dude, like I think so much about like going in, make sure I don't like grip too soon, so it's like a weird like you just get like this like the front section of the hand, like you get the full hand, and then you want to use the like right matching pressure. Like, you don't want to over squeeze someone, and you don't want to under squeeze. That's for fucking sure. Especially if they're a guy,
or
it's a male relative, dude.
If it's a lady and you over squeeze, she's gonna be like, ow, you gotta get ice. Maybe a cold steak to put on her eye.
Bitches be using on her eye because after you shook her hand, okay. But yeah, especially with like girls, sometimes they be giving you nothing, and it's just like the hand is there, but there's no squeeze, and I'm like I don't want to squeeze you, but also that's the weirdest handshake I've ever had.
Nothing worse I hate than a woman that isn't fighting the patriarchy by giving. You gotta give a full squeeze handshake. You gotta submit the man.
You have to.
I'm gonna teach my daughter to kill men with her grip.
As you should, dude. As you should. Like if you as a woman, like if you're not that strong, and you're also a woman, like if you have to grip with all of your fucking strength, like as hard as you can, just to give a good handshake, do it.
Yeah.
Just do it, man.
And then after that, get some Pedialyte, re-up your electrolytes, because I know you're going to be tuckered out.
For sure.
I also have this issue. It's been so many people, especially the past few months, where I introduce myself, and they say, hi, I'm Liam. And for some reason, they always hear Lee. And if they do that thing where they're like, oh, Lee, my name's, before I can correct them, I'm known as Lee by so many fucking people. Too many to count. Yeah, they just call me Lee now. That's another name of mine, Lee, because I don't have time to correct them, and then I never will.
See, I would like to think that I wouldn't do that, and I'd be like, no, it's Brandon. It's Brandon, by the way. Like I would love to say that I'd do that.
They can only say Braden, and then that's an easy. Like you can just go by Braden. That's fine.
I have gone by Braden, actually.
Yeah. It's close enough.
Right. At that point, I'm like, I don't care. But Lee is just a completely different name. I feel like so many people, like a majority of people I've met, at least are like double check your name. They say it back.
And you should give gotta give a little pause there. No one gives me the pause, so I don't have time to pounce.
Maybe you need to be more assertive, and that's like if they're not giving you the pause, then make a pause out of a molehill, an anthill out of a mole mound.
It might be my fault after all, because sometimes they give me the pause and I correct them, and they still again say Lee. They don't even think that they just think I said it twice.
Yeah,
it's like he's really insistent.
I didn't hear him. Oh, what? I'm fucking deaf now, Lee. I can't hear you, Lee.
At that point, it's just like, yep, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. It's over. I'm Lee.
Right. And I don't really get that saying. Is it your fault that they didn't hear?
Yes, the second time. It's got to be my fault at that point. I don't know what else to do.
You at least have to accept the consequences at that point.
Oh, 100%.
Your fault or not, Oh well, my New Year's, Had a lot of plans, right? Had a lot of plans.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Stayed in and had some drinks, played some games.
It's just a normal day for you. Just blacking
actually,
out, staying home.
I did not black out, actually.
Oh, so it was a different day than usual. Wow, what a
It was a
celebration.
different
What an occasion
like,
for a raucous event. Not
New
blacking
Year's
out at
Eve,
home.
If I'm going to start off the new year right, I'm going to do it by like trying to make that change on the day before, right? So New Year's Day went really well, and then yesterday I blacked out, but what can you do?
Yesterday was New Year's Day, so...
What can you do?
So...
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, I looked at the date.
Yeah. So
and
you blacked out
the 3rd
today,
now
you
for
mean?
me. Dude, no, I haven't been drinking, dude. Don't worry about it.
You gonna wince when you take the sip of that Pepsi?
Pepsi goes down smooth. I should be putting wine in there.
That would just a wine drunkard is the wildest thing you can be. Just to drink sugar like a kid all day long, but also getting plastered and just dizzy. You're just dizzy all day long.
Actually, if we're gonna be legitimate here, you're talking to a winemaker. If you're drinking like dry wine, there's actually like minimal to no sugar in it because it's all been converted into alcohol, buddy.
You're getting drunk on barefoot wine.
Okay, yeah, you got me there.
If you're an alcoholic for wine, like you're just boozing on wine all day long, you're not getting a high class wine. You're getting barefoot at the gas station in a brown paper bag. Weirdly, and the brown paper bags aren't tall enough to fit the wine bottle, so you're really just covering the base. Mm-hmm. The neck is still popping out. They know exactly what you're drinking. It's like, is that guy drinking olive oil? No, that's definitely wine.
Olive oil would kill you, actually.
If you drink that much olive oil?
Dude, if you drink a bottle of olive oil with nothing, like you don't put the oil on anything, you'll die, yeah.
No, you can drink olive oil.
Dude, no, you can't drink oils. It'll like fuck something up.
You can drink
put
oil
on something.
Singers will just drink olive oil. They have fucking you go to an Italian restaurant, they just put fucking oil on your shit without cooking it
on something.
Okay, if I eat a bit of steak, guzzle a bottle of olive oil, then eat another bit of steak, I'll be fine. But if I just guzzle the olive oil, I won't.
Dude, yeah, you can't. Okay, well, can I drink a bottle of oil?
What kind of oil? It depends. Motor oil, obviously no.
Okay, well, apparently it'll just upset your stomach if it's like
you're gonna be fine.
Straight oil.
Literally, Italian restaurants, that's all whatever. Italians eat. Italians don't even eat food. They just oil themselves up and drink it.
But what I'm saying is, like, if you drink, like a certain amount of oil on pasta, like if that's how you consume it, compared to just, like, drinking it straight is going to be much worse for your tummy experience. I thought it was going to fucking kill you, but apparently you need a lot of oil to fucking
You're just going to have diarrhea. You're just going to have diarrhea, and then when it goes to the toilet, it's just going to separate into water and oil. It's actually a cool science experiment for you to do with a kid. Just be like, hey, oil and water, they don't mix. Watch me diarrhea this oil into the toilet.
They're like, no way, prove it.
Yeah. And then you put a little blue dye in there so they know it's the water, isn't?
Yeah. It'd be cool if you could pee out oil. That'd hurt, though.
Yeah, just have an oil slick come out of your penis.
Yeah, that'd be kind of sick.
It'd feel
like really slippery, but on the inside.
Your piss makes a rainbow in the sun. Like, a car oil does. It's like a little rainbow, like gasoline.
Honestly, I should just start drinking gasoline at this point.
Go for it. Fuck it, why not?
Yeah, I might, dude. I might.
Oh, it is
It
is the new year, so a lot of people are going to the gym, and dear God, the new year, it's just the season of people working out like they're anime characters. It is brutal in there. Just just guys, 30-year-old dudes trying to do handstands and failing miserably and wearing Naruto headbands. It's a rough wearing gloves and like doing cartwheels into jumping jacks.
Are you like so serious right now? You've seen all of those things?
No, I saw a dude. Okay, here's what I saw today. I saw a dude doing a handstand on two medicine balls with his legs up on a pull-up bar, and he was trying to put where he could just bounce from his feet. Yeah.
Like he was trying to transition from the handstand into hanging from his feet?
Yes, on top of medicine balls. Wearing fingerless gloves. So there was a cool factor, I will say that.
That's wild. Mm-hmm.
There was a cool factor, though. Fingerless gloves.
By far. Yeah.
Oh yeah. If they were polyester, but if they were leather, boy oh boy.
If they were leather, then that would have been it, man. He would have been getting all the gym pussy that day. I'll tell you what.
I just don't understand the fascination of like
early
20s. Early 20s men love working out like their anime characters, and then mid 30s men. There's a weird gap there. It's like the gap between Dragon Ball Z and then like fucking One Piece or something. That's the gap.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Which
it's wild.
Not much of a gap because you picked one of like the longest running anime series, but nice try.
I don't know anime. I was trying to be cool.
No, but I do get what you're saying. So that there is like some small gap where it's like they're probably going to walk in and work out normally, but otherwise like New Year, they're in there like trying to do insane crazy shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I will be even more specific. 30-year-old black dudes, early 20 white dudes.
I don't get the whole like I don't know why it's so effective that like every single year like everybody's going to fly to the gym. Like like first day of the new year, like so many fucking people are there. I don't get it.
It's usually there's a specific group of people, usually dudes that used to be in a frat and kind of in shape in college. They're like, fuck, I'm like 35 now. I gotta start going back to the gym. I'm not doing beer stands and also deadlifting 500 pounds. I gotta get back there. And then it's also just like women in general is what I see. There's so many more women.
Women be trying. Yeah. They be trying hard.
Here in California, it's brutal. The women are... the women that go back to the gym, it's all plastic surgery. It's like, what are you even working out for? Just get more. Just get surgery.
That's so true. That's so true. Why are you even trying, dude? You already like committed to not trying and just paying money. Just keep paying money.
Paying money.
At that point. Are that many people really making resolutions though? Like I've never really understood the resolutions. Like I've like made one and been like, yeah, I think I'm gonna do this, but I've never like tried like this is the life-changing moment is like I'm making this resolution. Like,
I think
no.
Resolutions are for kids that no longer believe in Santa and they believe they'll come true or something like that. Like they're like, fuck it, I'm gonna make a resolution that's absolutely wild. Let's see if it comes true. And then the year passes and they're like, fuck, that resolutions aren't real either.
God, that was my last effort.
First the Tooth Fairy, then Santa, and then when they came for us, I did nothing.
It would be funny if there was a kid who like didn't believe in anything, but they're like, oh, the Tooth Fairy was real. Like it took all my teeth. That one had my back. I did not do a resolution this year. It sounded like you didn't either.
No, resolutions are fake. They're only for people that don't. Like, they just have something they want to attain that'll never come true. That's what resolutions are.
Right.
If you make a resolution, it's not going to come true. If anything, it'd do you better to make the opposite resolution.
I feel like if you make a resolution, like, but it's not a New Year's resolution, right? Like, if it's, like, the middle of July, and somebody's like, I'm making a resolution right now to myself to, like, do this. Like if you're whipping out the word resolution in July, you fucking mean it. Like, I think you're committed to, like, getting that done. But New Year's, no. You're a fucking fake, and you want attention, and you want people to be like, wow, you tried so hard, you know? It's really not that easy. But you did great.
First 3-4 months of the year, comedians will just do like, you guys make any resolutions? And it fucking pisses me off to no end. I refuse to ask that question to a crowd. I refuse to make a joke about resolutions. It is the hackiest bullshit possible, and I have to listen to that for the next 4 months. 4 months. They don't stop after just January. They keep on going.
Yeah. Do they really?
Yeah.
You really think like that long, like 4 months, people are still pulling that out?
Yes. I've heard a New Year's
How
resolution
are your resolutions
joke.
going? How are they going, guys?
I've heard a New Year's resolutions joke as far out as July before.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That is my life for the next 6 months.
Yeah. See, now I feel kind of bad because I asked. I brought up New Year's resolution. I was like, "Did you make one, Liam?" And now I feel kind of bad because you can't escape it even with me, I guess.
Yeah. It was a hot and fresh and new
that's the
take saying that resolutions are for people after believing in Santa. So, thank you.
That was a pretty fresh take, Liam. Thank you. That counts as a joke about resolutions. So you're a liar.
I'll do that for the next 8 months. I'm doing that till August. Actually, I can do it once August starts. It's really the countdown till Christmas then. So this is a year-round kind of joke.
Yeah. So at that point, once you hit August, you're like, are you guys writing down your resolutions for this year or next year? Are you writing them down? Meanwhile, people are writing letters to Santa. I'm writing a letter to myself on New Year's Eve because I've got big changes coming. I've got big changes coming. I'll tell you what, buddy.
That's been pretty much my life as of late, is just listening to bad comedians.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what my resolution is? My resolution, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change this year.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna change every day when I put on new clothes, buddy.
That was great. Wow, bravo, sir.
Yeah. So anybody else out here making any resolutions? Anybody else? Oh God.
I'm coming home next week for the. I'm coming home next week for the first time in 6 months. I'm coming back to the motherland.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
That's where
Do you have any? Is there anything anything I missed that I need to be? Like, is there new rules, new laws, new antics? Is there a war over there? What should I be prepared for coming back to the motherland of Ohio?
I feel like we got a lot to cover actually. So I mean, like, first off, like rules changed. We legalized weed over here. So
I don't like that one
really
bit.
big.
Okay, that takes a lot of jobs away from my friends. So.
But it's like legalized now, but you still can't have it outside. So it's like everybody's outside using it, but then the cops are trying to tell you that they can't. But like,
so weed in Ohio is kind of like a declawed cat.
Yeah, a little bit.
Inside only.
Right, inside only. And let me tell you, we only have like 25% of the cop resources. So really over here, it's like almost a lawless land. And if you do get like seen by one, like you can just run away. They're the only ones who are going to be chasing you, right?
All right. So the ones that are left, are they the fat ones or are they like the in-shape ones that want to be there?
Oh, it's all the fat ones, dude. It's all the fat ones.
Okay, sick. I'm glad we kept them on.
All the in-shape ones were all the in-shape ones were like too good at catching people that they got like in life-ending altercations, actually. So they were like too good at their job that it put them in danger. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so like a lot of violence over here. Kias are getting stolen all the time.
The Kia boys are back at it.
Do you have Kias? Do you have a Kia?
I do not. Sadly, I don't want to buy a new car Kia? Every 3 months, so I'm sticking with my Chevy Malibu.
So you didn't get a new Kia?
No, I did not.
Okay, well, you're not going to be in the Kia boys. I'm going to make that clear with you.
You have a Buick.
No, I got a Kia Soul, actually.
Alphabetically, you have the thing farthest away from a Kia possible.
Very true. I have been thinking about a lot that, like, there's carjackings that have been going down in, like, Cleveland, like, East Cleveland area, you know?
Yeah.
And apparently people would just, like, sandwich you at a stoplight.
What do they do with all that car cum?
I'd probably drink it, dude. I don't know. What do you think they're gonna do with it?
You scratching your ear during that made it a little bit funnier. Just be like, I don't know, dude.
Bro, I don't know. Maybe. I have been thinking about that though. They like sandwich people at like stoplights, and then they like pretty much like GTA take your car and like probably smack you around a bit and like take some money and then drive off.
Are you afraid that you might be a victim of carjacking in the near future? Do you think they might steal your car radio or even worse, your rims?
No, because like I have a piece of shit car, so I'm like so confident driving around anywhere that it's like what are they gonna do? Take my car that's worth like not even $1,000, dude? Good for you. Like,
what are they gonna do? Kill me? Man. What are they gonna do? See my piece of shit car and just kill me and take me out of my misery? What are they gonna do?
Dude, see, that's still like I know it's not a good mindset to have, but like honestly, you're gonna kill me over a car, dude? Go ahead, shoot me. Like, shoot me right now if you're gonna kill someone over a car and ruin your fucking life. Do it, dude.
Hey, buddy, good luck getting that home. The window probably won't roll up, so you're gonna be freezing the entire time.
That's what I'm saying. Try blasting the AC while cold air is like rushing through the window. Like you're gonna get sick so fast. I would know. Okay.
We're gonna know it's you because you're gonna be in the hospital for pneumonia in a couple of weeks. So.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy! I haven't got an oil change in 5,000 miles, so good luck getting one as soon as possible. Also, I think about the front right tire doesn't have 32 psi. It only has 30. You're gonna be fucked here soon.
You got any more in the tank?
No. Speaking of tanks,
yeah,
not a lot of gas left.
Oh, no gas, buddy. I got 2.
I've been running on you for a couple of miles.
Dude, my gas gauge is actually broken, so I only get the alert when it hits like when the light comes on. So I just don't know how much gas I have, and then the light comes on, and I'm like, "Fuck! I gotta get gas ASAP because I don't have an accurate gauge of like how far I can make it." Right?
That's pretty cool. That's where you trick the robbers
the whole time.
They think they have a full tank for like 100 miles, and they're like, "Oh fuck, it's empty."
It's empty already, dude. What? And it's like I have to like if I don't. Yeah, I was, but now I'm talking about my gas gauge, okay? Because it'll ding the first time. Kind of lagged a little bit,
but
then it'll ding the first time, right? That it's low on gas, and then it'll go away. So I only get one. I get one warning that it's almost empty, and that's it.
Yeah.
I like if I forgot tomorrow that I was low on gas, like it would not tell me until I'm like out.
Imagine you just got, you got fucking Limp Bizkit turned up to 300 on your volume on your radio, and you miss that ding just because you were rocking out to Limp Bizkit. What a brutal day that is.
I've been close. I've been close before. Like I've not heard it.
Explain to your mechanic. You gotta explain to your mechanic that you're out of gas because you were listening to Limp Bizkit.
And he's like, "Dude, what song?" I love Limp Bizkit. Oh. Yeah, okay, the scenario. The scenario that I've been thinking of is, I often think about like me getting into a life-threatening like altercation with somebody, like somebody has a gun and they pull it on me, like whether I'm like imagining I'm at like at work or like the carjacking, or like just on the street or something like that. Every time I'm like, I'm just gonna tell them to do it. I'm just gonna say do it. And every time in my head, I'm like, there's no way that they'd actually go through it. Like they would back down for sure.
So you for sure in your imagination now, you have to put the gun up to your forehead. You have to grab the barrel of the gun and just shove it right here. Say, "Do it. You won't do it. Come on, do it. If you would have killed me, you would have already shot me by now."
Well, like when I'm imagining it, I'm not that aggressive. I just tell them, I'm like, dude, you're really gonna do that. Like you're gonna ruin your life over like $15 that I got in my pocket. You're gonna do that? Then do it. Like go ahead, ruin your fucking life and go to jail. End mine. End my life. Kill me.
You know what? I will kill myself right now with your gun just so you can be behind bars for the rest of your life.
And I wouldn't think twice, buddy.
And you have to hold the gun
what's coming
out
to him.
as if you were like him shooting you. So you have to like hold it out in front of you, but away so it doesn't look like a suicide.
Like he's run off long ago, and I'm just standing there trying to like line it up just right. Like,
yeah,
he was standing like right here. God, I'll get that son of a bitch.
You get a selfie stick attached to the gun.
Yeah, like one of those like old people grabbers.
Yeah,
just hold the gun with that and try to like.
You're trying to get your TV remote from behind the couch, but instead it's a gun. Oh.
See, but the crazy part about that is you have to line up the actual like clenching part, like
the suction cups,
to hit the trigger. Yeah, it's a delicate procedure. Obviously, I'm still here, so I've struggled so far.
That's true. I do say in order to do this, you're gonna have to spend a couple more cents at the Dollar General, so you can get one that does a right angle, so you can come in and bend it, so you can pull it easier. You know.
That would make it a lot easier because I'm trying to hit like a 45-degree angle and like just barely hit it like on the corners. Not working out well. Not working out.
Oh, the trick is the police are going to come and say, God damn, this guy killed himself with one of those remote grabbers. Because it's just going to be laying
there. Why would he do that?
This is so much more trouble than it was worth. Why? He could have missed so easily.
He could have just shot himself normally.
You have to make it out of ice, obviously. The perfect murder weapon, an icicle. You have to make a right angle to remote grabber out of ice. So it melts.
With only, like, ice mechanical moving parts.
And then the ice melts, so they're like, this guy slipped on some water and then shot himself accidentally.
Oh. Or, like, I do it during winter, so it's just still sitting there, frozen. Like, I imagine that's, like, one of the worst assassins. He makes the ice pick to kill somebody, but he's in, like, Alaska.
So he stabs him, it's just there forever.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, damn.
You can't track... Yeah, fingerprint. You can't do fingerprints on water. That's so true.
Yeah.
What about ice bullets? You think they ever made ice bullets?
Let me think.
Think they could survive the friction of flying through the air and the combustion?
I'm going to do a never before done a dad joke here. My fridge is spitting out bullets of ice every time I go up to put it in my cup, but they always fucking miss.
Yeah, I really liked that one, dude.
That has actually been...
try that again, but, like, sound a little bit more upset. It's
been a very serious issue in my household that the ice never fucking gets in my cup. It just spits... I think my fridge likes just spitting ice on the floor. I think that's its favorite pastime. I think when I put my cup up there, it's like, not today. I want the floor. That's where I'm going to spit my fucking ice.
Is it just for you? Does it happen to anybody else in the house?
Pretty much, yeah. And I've gotten to the point now where I put my cup up there. I know it's going to miss, but I know 1 or 2 cubes are going to get in. I'll stand at the fridge until there's 10 fucking ice cubes on the floor. And I'm just still sitting there hoping for another one to get in.
Do you pick them up, yeah?
Sometimes. Sometimes I've just had enough. Sometimes I don't want to bend down and get my fingers cold. Sometimes it's just the next person's issue.
That's like the final straw for you. It's like, I'm not, like, no, I can't get my fingers cold today. I've had enough.
I'm not picking this. It's fucking ice.
So what
is a very serious issue. Maybe it's...
What's going on?
I put ice into here. Now, the thing is, it's the perfect size to fit right inside of the ice dispenser. But the thing is, it also gets caught on it because it fits right inside. So it's like it makes the hole like a millimeter closer. So instead, I hold it out so it usually can ding around and then get down the hole. It does a little, like you're going for a basketball shot and it kind of swishes around and then sinks.
Right.
Sometimes it comes out a couple at a time, and all of those are going on the fucking ground.
So it's sounding like it's just your cup. You're like thermos guy.
I think it's me because I've used other cups and it's also an issue. I think that's just my excuse for right now, is that it's the cup's fault, but it's really just a me thing.
Okay, well, yeah, no, we're just going to ignore the good logical statement I made. And yeah, it's just you, dude. It's your touch. You don't touch it right, and the fridge hates you.
I don't know. Maybe I leave too many fingerprints on the stainless steel. Who knows?
You got a stainless steel fridge?
It comes with the apartment, dumbass.
Why was that the part to get aggressive to? It came with the fucking apartment, you idiots. You goddamn fool.
What kind of buffoonery are you fucking on? Of course it's stainless steel. It came with it. But guess what?
Like some apartments don't come with every appliance, you know?
Guess what? It's called stainless steel. It came with the apartment stained. I don't know how, but the fridge is fucking stained.
Somebody stained my stainless steel.
100%, and the dishwasher. I don't know how they fucking did it, but there are 2 stains on both of them, and they're both stainless steel.
Wow.
It came that way.
I guess somebody lied. It was not stainless steel. It was just steel, buddy. You got stained steel.
I don't know.
That's going to be the next like hobby for people. They're not going to make stained glass anymore. They're going to make stained steel.
Well, they can start at my apartment because they have a fucking fridge.
Yeah, that's the quickest way to get stained steel, is just take the less off. Mm-hmm. I like that.
All right, that's been the end of Shower Party episode of 84.
94.
Tell a friend. It's been a fun time. Next week, me and Brandon are in the same room. It's going to be a fun time.
What?
What? I hope I'm bringing the microphone onto a plane. I hope they take it away from me.
What are the chances they would? Unlikely. They would just check it, yeah?
Yeah.
They're just gonna.
I'm not taking a check bag. It's just a backpack.
Like,
it's just going to be in my backpack.
Okay, that's a good place to keep a bomb, so they might be a little suspicious. All right, well, I'll see you in my room next time, dude.
See ya.